After nearly a decade being a realtor, here's an important lesson I'll share with you in just 60 seconds. Now, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my real estate journey is this. Emotion makes you a terrible decision maker, especially for big decisions like property. When your emotions are high, your intelligence tends to be low. And property is one of the worst places to rely on emotions because you're committing hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of dollars based on how you feel in the moment. And some buyers see an older property and think, wow, this is cheap, looks cheap, seems like a good deal. But they do not zoom out to ask, is this actually a grade A property? What about the exit demand? What about future buyers? What would they perceive the property? What about lease decay? And we must remember that cheap doesn't mean good because price doesn't tell you anything about the value of a property. Other people, they choose a property just because it's near a primary school. Now, I agree, right? The proximity to school matters, but this is only one factor. You're missing out on all the other 10. What about the supply dynamics? What about unit mix? What about future competition? What about the layout efficiency? How about transformation plans? Have you thought about the entry and exit timing? Now, the sad thing is that I've seen this play out time and time again. And you need to remove emotion from your decision making. And this is exactly why I built my 11 PDF system, because this system forces you to recalibrate your decision making. Now, instead of asking yourself, do I like this property? Ask yourself instead, does this property pass all my 11 filters? Because emotion is great for motivation, but for property decisions, let the framework decide, not your feelings.